as you just make yourself comfortable and begin to relax, perhaps simply pausing in a room with familiar walls, or letting yourself settle into the comfort of the surface beneath you. You might notice how even with your eyes open or maybe closed, there's a calming hum beneath everyday sounds. That gentle hum is a bit like sitting in a parked car quietly at the edge of an open road. The engine's soft, the world just waiting. There's no pressure to move, just the potential to let go a little and sense how you belong right here. And often, when you realize there's no need to do anything but listen, some part of you may begin drifting ever so comfortably inwards, discovering fresh perspectives from the very space you occupy. And if you allow it, you might become aware of how the air touches your skin, or how the tension starts to float away like mist through an open window. And the seat you're resting in provides a subtle support, letting you notice a growing sense of ease that gathers quietly in the space between breaths. And as the gentle vibration of the engine continues, never hurrying, never rushing, imagine sinking deeper, as if the world is outside the window, yet somehow coming closer to meeting you where you are. And you know, sometimes when a person begins learning something new or encounters the unknown, there's a natural flicker of anticipation, perhaps even a hidden worry. Much like a first-time driver, aware of the steering wheel's weight and the breadth of the lanes ahead. And you may remember a moment, perhaps long ago, when you watched rainfall tracing playful lines across glass. And then, almost without noticing, you saw a small patch of blue sky widen, possibilities opening gently. And everyone who's ever learned to drive has glimpsed that same patch of sky. And in a resource that may have seemed far off at first, yet grew closer as understanding deepened. And some people imagine that every anxious thought must be a sign to stop. And others discover, often unexpectedly, that these feelings carry intention, a message that you want to stay safe and prepared. And yet what many miss is that curiosity and caution belong together, passengers sharing the journey. And if a nervous flutter whispers, "What if I make a mistake?" It's surprisingly true that mistakes are how attention sharpens, senses awaken, skills unfold. Each pause, every heartbeat is a kind of checkpoint. And sometimes what needs to shift is not the road, but the willingness to allow yourself to be guided by calm, where you thought only fear could grow. And you might wonder, but what if I freeze, forget, or fumble? Well, even the most skilled drivers were once learners, sometimes nervous, all uncertain. Their bodies learn to translate signals into smooth responses, because at a deeper level, the body and mind learn to flow with the process, not to battle every feeling, but to transform the very energy of unease into a gentle focus. And it's almost as if, with each imagined start of the engine, you find a new comfort in the familiar shape of your hands on the wheel, the pedal beneath your foot, the shimmer of sunlight or street lamp on the dashboard. Each a cue that you're exactly where you need to be. And if you've ever watched a stream find its way around an unexpected stone, you know resistance isn't the enemy. It's a reminder of the many ways movement happens. And you might play with the idea that you've already succeeded at countless firsts before driving was even a thought. And what if, just for now, you remember easier times of learning, times when laughter softened frustration and missteps were just part of the map? And you might even allow a gentle amusement to surface, wondering at how the things that once seemed daunting have become nothing at all. And with each comfortable breath, you might imagine the edges of your own learning road widen a little, filled with more space, confidence echoing softly, guiding you. And if an anxious thought returns, as thoughts sometimes do, you may thank it for its care and invite you to join the journey, but not to steer it. That way you become the driver of your own experience, adaptable, responsive, quietly aware that you can be both cautious and curious. And each small success, each moment of calm, grows stronger with practice. And now as you begin to notice the feeling of your body where it rests, the gentle pressure of the chair or floor beneath you, let your awareness return little by little to the room around you. With every breath, fresh energy slips in, gently reawakening muscles, eyelids, and fingertips. Perhaps even a hint of anticipation that you can bring this calm with you. Notice the air around you, the light, the shadows, as if rediscovering what's always available and safe to experience. And when you're ready, perhaps stretching or opening your eyes, feeling more refreshed and aware of the surface, the solid ground, and yourself in this moment. And as the days unfold, you may spot small changes, finding it easier to sit behind the wheel, to approach practice with more curiosity and a gentle focus. Let yourself respond to learning in new ways, allowing calm to grow quietly wherever you need it. And each time you step towards driving, remind yourself that you can listen to your own signals and move forward confidently. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. and just notice the progress you've just made by letting new perspectives emerge today. And if you'd like, you can return to this process whenever you wish, deepening that sense of calm with each practice. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.